Let's talk about something that should be on the radar of every single C-suite executive and board member: artificial intelligence. But not the tech itself. We're talking about the new and very real personal liability that comes along with it. We're going to explore how AI failures are shifting, fast, from being just a corporate problem to becoming a career-defining personal one.
Okay, but before we go any further, we have to be absolutely crystal clear about something. This explainer is for informational purposes only. This is not legal advice. The legal world around AI is changing so quickly, day by day. So for specific guidance for your company and your situation, you have to talk to your corporate counsel or a personal attorney who knows the laws in all your jurisdictions. Seriously.
So why the urgency? Why is this such a big deal right now? Well, just look at this number. Research from Harvard Law School shows that somewhere between half and three-quarters of all companies are already using AI. This isn't some forecast about the distant future. The risks we're about to unpack, they're probably already inside your organization today.
And whenever a technology gets adopted that quickly, the rules and the oversight often struggle to keep up. And it's right in that gap between rapid adoption and slow governance that's precisely where this whole new, very complex category of risks is popping up. Risks that ultimately land right on the board's doorstep.
And believe me, these are not your typical tech glitches. A flawed AI can trigger a just catastrophic chain reaction. Yeah, we're talking about massive data breaches, sure, but also staggering fines from regulators, lawsuits over algorithmic bias that can destroy a brand's reputation, huge financial losses from a bad model, and the one thing every shareholder cares about, the total destruction of the company's value.
So if you're on a board, you might be thinking, okay, but this sounds like an IT department problem. Well, here's the thing. The legal world is starting to forcefully and rapidly disagree. We are right in the middle of a massive shift where simply pleading ignorance is no longer a defense.
And here is the absolute key takeaway. That classic boardroom excuse, well, I'm not a technical person. As a legal defense, it's pretty much dead. Courts are making it very clear that if AI is important to your business, you have a fiduciary duty to get informed and to oversee the risks. Your responsibilities have expanded, plain and simple, whether you have a computer science degree or not.
And this isn't just some abstract legal theory, The regulators are putting this down in writing. The SEC's guidance, for instance, basically sends a huge signal that for public companies, having AI competence on the board isn't a nice-to-have anymore. It is mandatory.
And this is the part of the conversation that gets really serious really fast, because the risk itself is changing. It's moving from being a problem for the corporate balance sheet to being a problem for your personal bank account. We are now talking about personal liability for directors and officers.
And if you think this is just a hypothetical warning to scare you, it's not. The precedent is already out there. In 2024, a major lawsuit wasn't just filed against a big financial services company, it was filed against its board members personally.
So what was the main accusation? It was shockingly simple: negligence. The lawsuit claimed that the board knew the company was using a critical AI model to make lending decisions, but they had absolutely zero governance in place. Nobody on the board had any AI expertise, and they never bothered to set up any way to even assess the risks. It was a complete and total blind spot.
The ripple effect from cases like this is huge. As the industry journals started pointing out, this sets a dangerous precedent. All of a sudden, there's a clear legal path for shareholders to go after directors personally for failures in AI oversight. This was the moment the entire game changed.
Okay, but why is governing AI so uniquely difficult? Boards handle complex stuff all the time. Well, a huge part of the problem comes down to something known as the black box dilemma. And it really strikes at the core of what a director's job is.
So a black box AI is a system where you can see the data you put in and you can see the answer that comes out, but the process in the middle is totally opaque. It's so complex that not even the developers who built the thing can fully explain why it made one decision over another.
Which leads us to the multi-million-dollar question for every single person on a board. How can you possibly fulfill your fiduciary duty, your legal responsibility to provide oversight, for something when its fundamental logic is completely unexplainable? To make this feel a little less abstract, think about a really chilling historical parallel: the thalidomide disaster. Back in the 60s, a drug was sold without anyone truly understanding how it worked. The result was unforeseen, catastrophic harm. Okay, now fast forward to today. An AI designs a new miracle drug. The board approves it, trusting the black box, even though they can't explain its reasoning. If that drug ends up causing harm, Could they be held personally liable? Based on where the law is heading, the answer is a deeply uncomfortable yes.
All right, so the risk is real, the legal duty is clear, and the technology is a mystery. But hey, this is what directors and officers insurance is for, right? That's the safety net? Well, about that.
That safety net is starting to disappear. You see, insurers look at AI and they see a risk that is so new, so big, and so unpredictable that they are actively running away from it. More and more D&O policies are now being written with broad exclusions for any damages that come from using AI, and that leaves directors completely exposed.
And what does being exposed actually mean when we're talking about these kinds of lawsuits? It means you are on the hook for legal defense costs that can easily run into the millions, and that's before you even get to a verdict.
Let me be as blunt as possible here. When your D&O policy has an AI exclusion and a claim gets denied, those million-dollar legal bills plus any final judgment, they come out of your pocket, not the company's, yours. Your personal assets are on the line.
So that really leaves us with one final critical thought. Your company is almost definitely using AI right now, in some way. The question you absolutely have to be asking is our board's governance and my own personal liability keeping pace with that reality?
This is part 1 of a 6-part overview by Virtualization Options LLC, and it's designed to discuss the potential legal risks related to a lack of AI governance and ways of establishing it. As every organization is unique, we work with organizations to develop custom, organization-specific training to address its specific needs, risk exposure, and productivity goals. And this comes with no warranty expressed or implied.